from Aguilar, this 35 acre tract is about, I'd say about 15 minutes. And you have gas, you have a grocery store. They just put gas in for the first time in 24 years since we've been here. Real nice town, small, and they're putting in a True Value hardware as well. And then Trinidad is to the south about 25 minutes from this property. And then you can get to Pueblo to the north in about an hour from this property. And then Colorado Springs, an hour and a half. And Denver, 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's about 8:10 in the morning, and we're driving down Main Street, Colorado, headed east. We'll take a right at the end. You can take a left, and you'll get on I-25 if you want to head north up to Pueblo, Colorado Springs, or Denver. If you want to go south to Trinidad, from here it's about 20 minutes to Trinidad and the Raton or the New Mexico-Colorado border. I'm a new mercantile. Ringo's Supermarket. They used to have a half a dozen. They're a real old family supermarket. And there's going to be a True Value hardware back by the mercantile and the gas pumps. So we're going to take a right at the end of Main Street here. Navajo is one of the best mechanics in the whole area, even compared to Trinidad. Navajo station here. Okay, we just left Aguilar from Main Street. We're going to be heading up in the hills this direction. My dirty windows. We're going to be going over there. We're going to come up to I-25 and then take a right and go to the Ludlow exit. I believe it's exit 27. And we'll be going into Del Agua Canyon Ranches. They're 35 acre tracts. We'll be going to the north side. It's a gated community, and there's power and fantastic views from this tract. And the roads are well maintained. We're the south exit that you can come from Trinidad from the south, and then you can come into Aguilar. You can come from Ludlow. So if you go north that direction, you'll be headed to Pueblo and Colorado Springs. You can see Fisher's Peak over Trinidad, 10,000 feet. On the top of the peak, and it's the second largest state park now in Colorado. They're gonna have the world's largest mountain bike race there with the longest and toughest. And there's lots of public lands in the entire area, but we're gonna be going right up in these canyons over here. Okay, we're coming to the Ludlow Massacre Memorial Site, exit 27. 200 and something men, women, children were slaughtered during the days of by the Colorado National Guard and Rockefeller's Colorado Fuel and Iron when they were pulling coal out of here for World War I and World War II. I think it was in between those. Exit 27. Go right past the memorial. Take a right. Again, we were headed south on I-25. You can see Fisher's Peak in the background. And we're just going to go straight. And we're going to be going to Del Agua Canyon Ranches again. Up this direction, up this canyon, we just go straight until we come to the ranch entrance, and it'll be on our right. And it's a gated community, which is really nice. Keeps people from coming up there anytime they would like to. That's north. I-25's out there. South, you see Fisher's Peak. Hopefully this is focusing. There's the Ludlow Memorial. We'll cross the train tracks, and I'll be showing you the drive as we go up in clips all the way to the property, and then flying my drone. You can see the west and east Spanish Peak in the background, and once we get up on top, the views are incredible. We're going to be going about 4 or 5 miles to the west off of I-25 to the north entrance of Del Agua Canyon Ranch. Love this tree. It's pretty. You'll see some old coke ovens from the coal mining days. I used to, this is some of the old ruins. Everything was done by hand. Here's the old coke ovens. They look like Roman ruins. Look at this. There we go. Hey guys. There's obviously deer. There's also a lot of elk in this area too. It's about 4 miles. maybe a little less. I'll be coming to the north entrance pretty soon. These are year-round maintained roads. This is county road, and if you keep going west, you get to all the wildlife areas, and you can drive around these county roads all over the place. And you can feel it in the air. It's still going to be in the 80s this weekend. This would be the southern entrance to Del Agua Canyon Ranch, and mailboxes are down here for south and north. And we're going to take a right onto Ridgeline Drive, and we're going to be following Ridgeline Drive all the way up to the property. Okay, we're going to be winding up to get up on top, up here where the 35-acre tract is at. We came in right down there. Okay, we came in down there. So you go up those switchbacks, and the mile markers are marked on this ranch. So we're 1 mile in. I think it's about 3 miles up. This is to the south. We're starting to see the Sangre de Cristos in the background. We're just about 1.25 miles in, and you start to see the Sangre de Cristos. And then you have the West Spanish Peak and East Spanish Peak. This is all wilderness area up here. National Forest on the Sangre de Cristos, La Vida Pass, Cachara, mountain lakes, and there's a lot of wildlife areas all dotted before you get up into the mountains up there. And they look about like this. And they're bigger than that. I had to stop for a second. These are fantastic. West Peak, East Peak, Sangre de Cristos. You got power coming up, nice road. We're about almost 2 miles in. We got about another mile to go to the 35 acres. And it is 8:45 in the morning. Probably about 55 degrees, 60. It's gonna be about 80 maybe today, 70, 78. Trinidad, Fisher's Peak. Trinidad's below that. I swing around with this fisheye zoom lens. It's not actually as big as they look. So we're gonna head up there. That's looking east, back towards I-25 and where we drove up. Basically, you follow the power poles. Okay, we're at 2 miles in. And you'll see the 2 mile marker, and you'll see this red roof house on the top of the hill. And of course, you have all the mountains over there to the west. You're gonna pass the sign, but you just stay on Ridgeline Drive after the red house. You'll see an entrance right here, and we're gonna come around the corner and we're gonna come to the track and the mountains when you're driving through here. I zoomed in, they look about like this when you're coming around the corner. The owner had a nice site put in, and you have power right at the site. It'll be coming up on our right-hand side. We are driving everything on our right-hand side right now is a part of the property. Nope, starts right here. So this property, we'll be able to see out east too. Need to zoom out. Okay, I zoomed out, and there's just a new little road cut coming in. Okay, so now we'd be facing to go back out off the property if we want to leave. This is looking east, and you can see the eastern plains over there, and I-25 way down below. This is pretty. That's where we came in. Yeah, power drop. And the land goes down here into this canyon. You can make a road going down through here, and there's a nice pond area down there. You can see it on the topo map. Be great for hunting down there. And the land goes this direction a little bit. You can see how the trees are still mild out here. There's more room to push this bench around and make a wider area up here too. And then with some thinning of these trees, you'll have all the views. There's the West and East Spanish Peak. And they look a little bigger than that. And over here, just that is Sheep Mountain over Colorado City. Get the eastern plains. Aguilar, it's right over that ridge over there. It's quiet up here. And then, if you thin some of these trees, you're going to see the Sangre de Cristos too. And the ridges over there. Okay, I'll fly my drone over and show you the valley bottom where that nice pond area is down in there. You could go down off this sideways in the canyon, and there's a lot of nice meadow and pasture down there with a catch pond at the bottom.